a movie. It's called Dylan's Way, and it's starring Nick Stahl, Rose McGowan, and Amy Smart. And I play a crack whore.
Oh, she says it proudly.
I'm in a couple scenes and I have a few lines, and I'm very excited.
That's wonderful. Very far-fetched.
One thing precious and dear that I found with Deidra that she was rather secretive, you know, and she didn't let a whole lot of people know about her cancer, you know. How was that, you know, affected her on a daily since you were so close to her? You know, I mean, how did she cover the pain and just mentally what she was going through?
Well, first, before I answer that question, I'm going to take my sunglasses off for a second to honor her, because when we used to go in the red carpet, she would always say, "Buddy, what are you wearing those sunglasses for?" So I'm just taking these off for a second to honor her. Like, Deidra, I'm listening, okay, if you're watching us at Spirit Above. But to get back to your question, Deidra was a very, very courageous lady. And she was the kind of person that wanted to enjoy life and didn't want people ever feeling sorry for her because, like, she was fighting a very serious disease. So actually, about a year ago, she was in the hospital, and I called her because I wanted her to do some work for me. She said, "Well, buddy, I'm in the hospital." And I said, well, I had already knew that she had like some problems with cancer. So I actually went in the hospital, and I spent every day visiting her in the hospital. A lot of people in the industry didn't know that she was fighting a very silent fight. And she was courageous, and she was wonderful, and she was loving. And every time she would walk into a room, and the room would light up because, like, she was just gorgeous.
She would. I mean, just you know, she appeared on my set, you know, and I had her a guest on my show, and she was basically, even before she got in this room, just, you know, just surrounded by, you know, people who, you know, like a magnet. People just, you know, attracted to her, you know. Very, very lovely person. You know, and it's really too bad that, you know, I've only known her maybe for 6 to 8 months, but I feel like I know her for years. If a woman like that can impact me and my family also, for the short amount of time that I've known her, you know, just think as far as how long you've known her, how long somebody else knew her, that she really, really affected.
Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that. I've been spending a lot of nights thinking, you know, and wondering and asking God why he put Deidra in my life.
Go ahead.
It's one of the best things and one of the worst things that happened. Best because, like, I was able, like, to mentor her and show her, like, some tools about journalism, you know, that she carried on until she passed away. Worse because, like, she was right there at the verge of superstardom.
Yes, I want you to touch on that, right.
Yeah, she was right on the verge of superstardom. She had gotten to the point, like, as you know, she was doing the glam on demand thing, like, with her makeup. She was interviewing lots and lots of people. She did some tremendous interviews. And I always saw her because I know eventually, and you're going to blow big time because you're a talented brother.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But I always thought that when I had my television show that she was going to be co-hosted someday, because she had the kind of chops that the hosts on Entertainment Tonight would have had.
Yeah. I mean, she just was very, very well as far as what she did. She was groomed, she was seasoned, and you would think she was out there for a long time, you know. And I kept telling her, "Girl, you're gonna blow up. Girl, you're gonna blow up." Matter of fact, I have a picture of you, and I took the liberty of downloading a picture of you and Deidra together. You know, can we have that on the screen right quick? Just Buddy and Deidra. There's a picture. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, where you guys at?
We went to a Lisa Ray function there.
Okay.
And it's funny, like, you know, you're going to bring me to tears about this picture because there is a story behind this picture.
Is it?
She had just gotten out of the hospital. And actually, if you would look at the picture, you see that she's very, very thin in that picture.
Of all pictures, I chose that one. I had no idea.
Yeah, she was very thin in that picture. She had just gotten out of the hospital, and she had came over to my house. We were going to the Lisa Ray show, and you know, cancer, like, she had lost her hair by this point.
Right.
And she was over at my house, and she called, first of all, as I was dressing, she called me chicken legs. That was like what she used to call me.
Right.
And she would, in the mirror, she was adjusting her wig in the mirror, and I will have to tell you, there was no sadness, there was no anything. I mean, she just was determined she was going to go out and do her thing, you know. So when I see that picture, it's a very, very special picture to me.
You know, again, you know, I mean, she just was a fantastic person. Tell us as far as the about how she got started.
How she got started?
Yeah.
You mean well?
Yeah.
Actually, I have to go way back. And,
Yeah, go way back. Right quick.
Her father, which is named Burton-Vines, her and her dad used to actually role play. She used to the dad would act like the subject, and the Deidra would play interviewer. So I had always wondered how she was so good, you know, and so quickly. It's because she had been practicing ever since she was a little kid.
She was a God-given talent. I'm going to miss her. Matter of fact, and she taught me a lot since she's been here. We got to go to a break. If my MD Moses Ingersoll band will take me on out right quick. Come on. Welcome back to the MicWom Show. Ladies and gentlemen, somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my. Yeah. Where you taking them, my man? With the Reagans looking flagrant like you baking up some plans. And I'm saying you ain't baking them with Pam. The grease that you baking on your hands. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my go. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my go. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my go. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my and you can catch me on my go. I be laying low like they pulled about that fofo. They be staring at me like I'm in this place solo. Inside note, I'm always by myself solo. Yeah. I'm playing my position. The recognition is the only thing that be slipping. And if I ever could come up missing, I'm probably somewhere chilling that coast to coast living. I'm good. And I prefer the flats over hills. Girl, be careful when you sip. The stain when you spill. Be careful when you drive, cause you know you gon' kill. You can always stay here, cause you know what the deal is. Grease on my palms, you can know what the deal is. Grease on my palms, you can know what the deal is. Grease on my palms, you can know what the deal is. Grease on my palms, you can know what the deal is. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my go-go. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my go-go. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my go-go. Grease on my palms, you can catch me on my middle name Van, last name Go-Go. Ears I give them like a damn nope. No. Crazy little ninja, looking at the sounds, not listening to pictures. Get ya, I got you.
Good gravy by the leader, mash it with the beaters. The people on the easel got potato eating fever. The grease that we eat could have French fried. Frida on the flip side, never seen a pin fly neither. Use enough arm, will be reaching our receiver and hand it off the pin.
I'm a sneaking through the bleachers, baking with the birds, make a vegan a believer. And I caught it with my cleat, cause the meaning reached FIFA. We too deep, so we haunt those with a late response.
With a rooftop
taunt
like FEMA.
Scholars gotta team up.
Read up, all of this is linked way more than you think. Yeah,
You can catch us on a grease on my palms, you can catch us on a
go.
grease on my palms, you can catch me on my
Go.
grease on my palms, you can catch me on my
Go.
grease on my palms, you can catch me on my
Go, yeah.
and you can catch us on a
Go, yeah.
and you can catch us on a
Go, yeah.
and you can catch me on my
Go, yeah.
and you can catch us on our go.
Right, go. Give it to somewhere else. You got somewhere in Johnny over here in my set over here. You got a lot of people audience that be blind about right now. Your names right quick. You guys hold the mic. Yeah, we need those. Okay, real quick. Name?
I'm Cecil.
Lonnie Rowe.
St. Pete.
And?
John,
the bass player over there. Tell me about Grease right quick. You know what I mean? That's what's the concept of the song? I mean, like who wrote it? How come up with it real quick?
All right, it was a song that kind of got started in my room. You know, a lot of songs we all work individually and bring stuff together, so eclectic.
Okay.
And really, when I made the song, it was an energy and grease on my palms. I thought of like a mechanic or something like that.
Okay.
And it's like if you got grease on your palms, you're really getting into something.
Right.
That's what we're doing. We're working hard.
You guys opened for DJ Quick last Saturday at the Key Club?
Yes.
How'd that go?
It was wonderful.
It was
Great.
fun. A lot
Was
of
it
people
fun?
came, and it was just a lot of people hit us up afterwards, and they really liked it. So it was fun.
Good.
We had fun.
And where you guys at next? Where you gonna be at?
LMU.
We have a college show.
November
our first college
12th
show.
for our first college
Lloyd
show.
Marymount?
Yeah.
Out there, Marina.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Matter of fact, and they can find you at?
You can find us at wearesomewhereelse.com, or you can go to thewebsite.com/somewhereelse.
All right. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, somewhere else. Give it up for me. All right, let's roll. Moses, I'd like to thank my guests. Mr. Buddy Sampson, special guest, thanks for coming by. My guest here, somewhere else. And actually, this is my blood cousin right here. Okay, yeah, we got ties together. Big Moses Ingersoll Band. Thank you for coming out, brother, you know what I mean? Take it from home. Let's roll some credit. Come on.